Hello. Hello. I know the stream was a little earlier than anticipated because we're supposed to do this at 10 o'clock IST. But I have meetings because I am a working boy and it is a Thursday morning for me. Almost going to be an afternoon soon. So I'd rather just not keep jumping in and out of these calls or like a little streams because it becomes cumbersome. So I just thought we'd do this one shot with as much time that I can possibly be helpful because he just went through his dinner in like at a pace that Usain Bolt would like be jealous of. So thank you. The other two are still not here yet because one is in one is in transit. He's on a flight somewhere, and the other is dealing with some new arrivals at home. So it's going to be a while before we see him. But
Hello. I think we've lost Abhin for a few minutes. His network seems to be in and out. Abhin, are you there? Hello. Yeah, I think he's dropped out for a few seconds. I think we'll just wait for a couple of minutes for him to get back. But in the meantime, how are all of you doing? If anybody's listening to us right now, please like and subscribe to our channel on our Instagram page. Before we get started.
Okay, I am back.
And he's back.
Yeah, sorry, my internet just dropped and I had to switch to a hotspot. Maybe I'll just keep an eye out for that in the future.
That's very strange for it to happen in the US.
Yeah, very odd. Like
Yeah.
very, very
it's
odd.
Like
as
you're
to
back in India.
Yeah. One sec, hold on. Yeah. Okay, cool. I have a good hour, so yes. Woohoo! Let's do this. So, it's been a week, Akshay. I'm sorry. Apologies for being so unkempt, but it has been a week.
No worries.
And you
where's your hat?
My hat. I should bring my hat back. My little topi. Call back. And once again, I look presentable and almost like a 15-year-old growing a mustache.
Oh, yeah. That's very exciting. Isn't it?
Supreme. Yeah, it is. It's great. I feel like, oh man, let's not even talk about our age, Akshay. Can we not?
Let's not.
Yeah. So let's just do. I mean, the football isn't better anyway. So I don't know what exactly we're jumping to distract ourselves.
I guess we can just think about how City have lost against West Ham in the EFL Cup.
I did not know this happened. Oh my God, City
when
are
I
out
saw
of...
this morning, I was like, oh, wow.
How did that happen?
Because I saw Origi's scorpion kick goal replay on Instagram and just happened to Google it and see.
Mm-hmm.
And turns out that they won 2-0. Chelsea beat... who did they beat? They beat somebody.
Chelsea games. Oh, you mean for the first time in since 2016, we're going to have a Carabao Cup winner that isn't Man City? Interesting.
Yeah,
I think they've won it 6 years in a row.
Wasn't it like four times in a row? And I think
because see,
I think United won it the previous two times, if I'm not
They
wrong.
won it. The United won it against Southampton, and then I think City won it, and then I think City just kept winning it. don't know if
Yeah,
anybody else
because
has won it.
I read a stat saying that the Manchester clubs have been winning it since 2016, and now they both lost to West Ham United.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. West Ham knocked us
Yeah,
out as well. So yeah,
yeah.
there's that.
So it
Oh,
gives me
great hope.
good vibes over here that they won it.
Imagine if West Ham do end up winning this, it'll be damn hilarious.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Okay, can
I'll
you
be happy that.
yeah, can you share your screen? Let's just go through
Yeah,
this.
let's start. Alrighty, here we go. Predictions.
That's what it took to unfreeze you. I've been speaking to like a freeze frame of you for the last 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very strange. It was all good on my side.
Internet. You strange. Hey, PJ is back.
No, that's my mom.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Yeah, she's back next week though.
Oh, yeah. Diwali, right?
No, not after Diwali.
After Diwali.
Yeah.
Do you have to like go for a minute? I can hold fort.
No, it's fine. I've already told them. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, last week's predictions. Let's look at that before we
They were quite.
on point, I would say. Like
You
barring
you
one,
both died.
we both died. I can't see the screen. Is it still frozen?
No, it's too small. Now?
No, I still. Hold on. I'm just going to try and refresh this because I don't know what's happening. All right. I'm sorry, man. My internet this morning has been
No
really.
worries. Is that better?
Yeah, I can finally see things. Cool.
Oh, good.
Let's do this. So
this was last week's. We have.
so let's
Yes.
go through it bit by bit, right? So you have
Yeah.
oh wow, has Dodi beaten us again?
No, you and him tied.
Oh, me and him tried. Oh,
So there's no clear winner this week.
no, there's no clear winner. Oh, interesting. We haven't like settled tiebreakers. That should be interesting though. Yeah, but Arsenal Villa ended up Villa were completely toothless in that game. Didn't have a shot on target till the 80th minute. Arsenal completely dominated them. We'd both gone for a Villa win, so that clearly didn't work out.
Yeah, but unfortunately.
Yeah. Chelsea, Norwich. We all went for Chelsea wins, but we clearly underestimated the sheer
firepower.
battering. Yeah, the firepower that Chelsea had in their Arsenal.
Without Lukaku and Werner.
Yeah, which is insane, right? Like 7 goals, hat trick from Mason Mount.
I think if Lukaku or Werner started, I think they would have been closer to our prediction.
Yeah, I feel so too. I actually feel so too.
Yeah. So maybe this is a good change to have for them
Yes.
from a Chelsea perspective. Yeah.
Crystal Palace Newcastle, a 1-1 draw. I think this was an interesting result. Newcastle clawed back. I think Palace took the lead, but Newcastle clawed it back, and and that ended in a stalemate. We all went for Palace wins, but we went. I think we went.
Tushar went
for a Newcastle. Yeah. And Everton Watford, a 1-1 draw.
It was exciting.
Yeah, it was. But this was what we thought Everton would win this, and for 70 minutes Everton were winning, and then in comes Watford, Josh King hat trick.
in
5-2
the
win
within 7 minutes or something.
within 7 minutes. It was crazy. It was a great game.
Yeah,
Leeds and Wolves. It was Wolves were leading for large portions of this game. Leeds equalized late in the game to take a share of the spoils. 1-1. Southampton Burnley 3-0. You'd gone 3-0. I had gone 2-0. Those
those
also had
went
gone
to
2-0, but it was
yeah,
2-2. All Livermore owners were probably very happy because you got a beautiful 9-point pointer out of it. Um,
of his beautiful goal, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know if it
Mm,
was a beautiful goal or not, but
mm.
yeah, agreed.
Uh, Brighton Man City a 1-1. Um, it was a you predicted a draw, a 1-3, and I think you got it pretty spot on, right?
Yeah, quite
You,
spot on.
yeah,
Except
the
that
rest
I
of
think they scored in the last minute or something, right?
yeah, I think
Mm,
Real Mahrez makes it 4-1 in like the 95th minute or something.
yeah,
And yeah, it
yeah.
was pretty damn close to being spot on there. I went for a draw. Those went for a win.
Sorry.
Then Brentford Leicester. I thought you thought Brentford would win. I thought it would be a draw. Leicester
Yeah,
ended up coming out of it 2-1 winners, which is good. I feel like the team is slowly getting back on form. West Ham Tottenham 2-0. You went
but
with
for all Vardy owners who brought him in last
oh
minute,
yeah,
it
that
was a
was
sad. Yeah, it was quite sad for them because he was subbed out in the half. I don't know what
mm,
for.
yeah, okay. Mhm. For a second, I thought you were texting me. Like I just got a message from because my phone is a little far away, so I got a message. I'm like, "Why are
Mm.
you texting me?" Then I realized, oh, it's just the A and the J are common. The other
Oh
two,
man.
three letters are someone else. Okay. So,
Oh, okay.
um, uh, and yeah, and West Ham Tottenham was just like was hilarious because Spurs have now lost 4 derbies in a
Yeah,
row.
in a row. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
they won over the weekend, if I'm not
mm,
wrong.
they won over the week. Yeah, they won
Over the
barely
week,
won
yeah.
against Burnley. Yeah, against Burnley,
Yeah.
just about scraped through. And then comes the game of the weekend, the game we all so sat up and watched. I at least woke up to see. Beautiful team, beautiful
Yeah.
United.
It
I
was the best
absolutely
game
love
ever,
you guys
man.
so much.
You predicted,
Let's
we
wrap up
both
this the better.
predicted.
Yeah, I predicted a Liverpool win. I thought United would have some shame and score 2 goals, but clearly they that incapable
They
of that
didn't.
as well. So a resounding 5-0 thumping, which has now put Solskjaer under so much pressure that if he loses any one of he drops points in any of the next 3 games, he's gone. I think Atlanta is
I
probably.
think this week is going to be the weekend game is going to be the deciding factor. Is from what I've
I,
heard.
I don't think the weekend game is going to be deciding as much as it's going to be the Atlanta game. If he loses the Atlanta game, or if he drops points in the Atlanta game, I think he's gone. Because if he gets to 9 points in the group, I think they're more or less through in terms of Champions League
Mm,
qualifications.
yeah, yeah.
And
Given how the table currently stands.
yeah, exactly. So,
Mm,
but if they don't, if they screw that up, then it's going to be a problem. But I
which for
feel
all you know
it's
they will.
yeah, I think we all feel like it's at the end of that road. If he pulls it back, oh my god, dude! Like I said in the previous episode, you have my utmost respect.
Mm,
Um, and and then, but I don't. I'm not quite sure what he's. I'm not quite sure what the next steps for him personally are. But okay, I think that being that, in terms of results, those and I tied this week. Akshay came in a second, and
obviously,
he'll be looking to pull it
yeah,
back
yeah, I'm
again.
sure I will.
Yeah, he'll like be looking to
Hopefully,
pull it back.
unless
Yeah,
Dodds pulls out some magic out of his hat as always and keeps winning as we've
yeah,
seen
dude.
in the previous games.
He's like some weird Antonio Conte regen where he just keeps accumulating points. Um, just keeps steamrolling us and keeping us at an arm's distance. But
Yeah,
let's move on. Let's move on to this week's
game week 10.
preview. Yes, and then we'll quickly jump into the FPL section.
Cool. So we have the first game of the week, Leicester versus Arsenal. I think it's going to be a 2-1 to Leicester. They seem to be in form, defensively quite sound. They won't let more than a goal in.
Leicester v Arsenal, is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, Akshay. I think my stream is again being a bit dodgy. Let me try and see if I can just fix this.
Are you back? All right, let's just wait for him to get back, and then we'll be rolling once again.
I am really hoping the stream is back on. I'm so sorry. The internet has been spectacularly bad today. But
Yeah, you're back for now.
for now, Leicester, Arsenal. Oh, interesting. I think, but Arsenal have been unbeaten since the 5-0 thumping at Man City. So I think this game could end in a draw. So I'm going with a 1-1 draw between Leicester and Arsenal.
Right. So we have Burnley, Brentford. Sorry. What are your thoughts on this one?
Burnley, Brentford. I think I don't think. Apparently, there's no. I literally just while I was refreshing this lousy stream, I just saw news that Brian Mbeumo hasn't been past fit yet, so it's a touch and go for him. And I think they're carrying a few injuries, and Burnley is about to be a test for them. I think Burnley will probably rough them up a little bit. But that being said,
Yeah.
Brentford have literally come from the Championship, which in my opinion is the most difficult league in the world, for the sheer number of games you play and the kind of football that it
Yeah,
promotes.
it's very,
It's
very,
physical,
very
yeah,
tiring football, I guess. Physical,
yeah. So
physically tiring. Yeah.
I think Brentford can pull a result out of here against a Burnley side that look a bit out of sorts. So I'm going for a 2-1 to Brentford. What about you?
I think I really want Brentford to win, but I think Burnley are in form. They've played out 2 draws, I think, last 2 game weeks. I think they'll continue. They're defensively not that great, but I think they'll manage to get a draw in the game. So and a 2-2 draw.
Okay, so 2-2 with Brentford for Akshay. I'm going with the Brentford win. Liverpool, Brighton. I'm just going to say it 3-0 Liverpool. Salah double. Put your hat on it.
I'm sorry, 3-0. I think Brighton are going to get one. Late goal, but not enough for a 3-1.
3-1 to Brighton. It's going to be interesting.
Oh, 3-1 to Liverpool, bro.
3-1 to
not
Liverpool.
Brighton.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry. And City Palace. I think this game is going to go 2-0 to City. I think they're going to come back. They usually don't bounce back against teams where after a loss where they just go and smash a team. But I don't think they're going to do that this time because the lack of forward and
Yeah,
defensively, I think Palace are a bit stingy, so they will look to frustrate City, but not enough. A 2-0 to City is what I'm going.
I'm going to go with 3-0 to City.
Okay.
I think they will hit back more than what we think. Even though it was a second string team playing for the EFL Cup. But I think it'll be good to see. It'll be hopefully good to see them win 3-0 because I've predicted that. Anyways, Newcastle Chelsea.
Newcastle, Chelsea. Ooh, Chelsea's bogey ground, right? Newcastle. I would usually go for a Chelsea win anywhere if they're traveling against a team that's struggling, but there's something about Newcastle that really grinds Chelsea's bones. And I'd say, you know what? I'd go for a 2-2 draw. I think Newcastle gets something out of this.
I think Chelsea are going to win this 2-0. They've won 2-0 the last two times that they've played. I think that result will continue for them. Watford, Southampton. Watford are shit. No, but they're not. But they beat Everton 5-2, so gotta give them that. But I don't see another magic trick out of the hat for them. I think Southampton are winning this 1-2.
I think Watford pull one more. What do you call? One more result out of the hat here. 2-1. I think a 2-1 to Watford is coming because Southampton are just they can't stop conceding goals either, and I think at home with the crowd behind them, new manager. The last time they were at home, they got smashed by Liverpool. So
correct.
It's just I think that they'll pull a result out of here. I see a result here.
Nice.
Okay, and now
looks like we have Dodi updating his predictions right now.
Oh really? Sid is sending his in as well. So in a way, we're all like
on here for it. Yeah.
Coming back to it.
Yeah, there we go. There he types. If you can see.
I can't. I don't know. My screen is frozen at the Liverpool result, but it's fine. We'll figure this out. It's just internet being yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
So he's gone 2-1 to Leicester against.
Oh, Arsenal. Interesting. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we'll finish ours and then we'll discuss his.
Okay,
on
cool.
his behalf.
Yeah. Sid's sending his as well. So is what he said. So
yeah. So if he updates it, then we'll just go through both of theirs.
I don't think he'll update it, but I think we'll have to do it for him because he's probably going to send it to us via chat. But okay, so shall we move on from Watford, Southampton?
Yeah.
Do you have? I have 2-1 to Watford. What do you have?
Watford. I have 1-2 to Southampton. Okay. 2-1 Southampton.
Okay.
Yeah. So next is Tottenham Spurs, the game of the week.
El Sacico.
Yeah, basically. Oh, we have Sid also who's joined in to update his predictions. So yeah. Okay. What do you think for this game, Open?
El Sacico. I think Spurs are worse than us. I genuinely think Spurs are worse than us. And I think United win this, and they win it comfortably. I think they win this 3-0.
That's a away game.
It's an away game. I just feel Spurs are completely shit. I mean, maybe, okay, fine. You want to give Son a goal, you can give Son a goal 3-1. Kane looks completely off of it.
3-1 or 3-0?
I'm going 3-0. I think United will have if they have any shame. This is very dependent on if the team has any shame. If they have shame, this is going to be a 3-0 to United. So I'm going 3-0.
I think it's going to be 3-1 to United. Oh no, 2-1 to United. We're going to let that stupid goal in as always, and I can't stress that enough.
Yeah. Norwich versus Leeds. Norwich looks so bad. I think they might just finish the league with like 5 points the way they're going.
Unfortunately,
I'm expecting Leeds to have multiple shots. I'm a 3-0 Leeds is what I'm going for in this game. I just feel Norwich just looks so out of it. They're a team bereft of confidence. They will not sack Daniel Farker because he did bring them up in the championship and they really invest in his philosophy. But the issue with that is it doesn't transfer over to the Prem, and because of that, it's just Like I don't see them doing very well at all.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2-0 to Leeds. Norwich, as you said, are really bad. They've not been able to win a game yet. Leeds also not that great, to be honest. They've not had a good run of results in the last 2-3 game weeks.
Not at all. Yeah.
And I think many of their key players are injured, which might just give them a 2-0 victory, in my opinion.
Okay.
Aston Villa, West Ham.
Villa West Ham. Actually, this will be a good game, and I
Yeah, it'll be
think
a fun game
it's
to watch if
yeah,
anybody wants to watch it.
yeah. Villa West Ham, I think, should be a resounding. Um, I don't think resounding is the word. What am I saying? I think this is a draw. I think Villa West Ham will be. I think West Ham will be coming off the back of beating City in the cup with the bounce. So I think this is going to go. But Villa, I think, will also start to reshape their team a little bit. So I am expecting a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, you stole my prediction. I was going for the same.
He.
And so did Sid, for that matter.
I can't see any of their team's predictions, so let's just like whenever we're done with ours, I'd love to see what we'll go through the other person's predictions.
Sure. Then we have Wolves and Everton to finish it off.
Wolves Everton. Everton win 2-1. Actually, no, 1-1 draw. I just think about it. Everton also are extremely brittle at the back. They are missing their forward line, and 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 I just don't see them like have the firepower to overcome that Wolves team. Even though they can be got at. Wang Yi-chan is great. He's
really good.
He looks really good. We
awesome.
have we have an update from Sid who says I'm holding the baby in one hand and updating this with the other. So.
And we have Dodi, who's on the runway, just about to take off. While he updated his predictions. So let me finish off mine. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Wolves. I'm going to go 1-0 to Wolves.
1-0 to Wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that's taken care of. Let's look at the other predictions.
Run through what the other two have updated.
Sid has gone for what? 2-1 to Leicester? 2-1 to Arsenal?
No, Sid is 2-1 to Arsenal, and Dodds is 2-1 to Leicester.
Dodds is gone. Okay.
And then
Brentford.
Sid has 3-1 to Brentford, and Dodds has a 1-1 draw. Liverpool Brighton 3-0 from Siddharth and 3-1 from Dodds. City Crystal Palace 4-1 Sid, 4-0 Dodds. Newcastle Chelsea 4-0 to Chelsea from Sid, 3-0 to Chelsea from Dodds. Watford Southampton, Sid predicted 1-1. And Dodds has Southampton coming up on top with the 2-1 victory. Siddharth and Dodds both predicted United's going to concede that one stupid goal as well. 3-1 to United for Sid and 2-1 for United from Dodds. Leeds Norwich 2-0 to Leeds from Dodds and 2-1 to Leeds from Sid. Villa West Ham, Sid has predicted what we predicted with the 2-2 draw. And Dodds has West Ham coming up on top with the 1-0 victory. And the last game of the week, Wolves Everton. Both of them have a 2-0 victory to Everton.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Let's see how. Let's now see
let's
how
see
it
how
goes.
this goes. I feel like we've got all our predictions in after a while. So I'm like, in spite of like
Has
the
been
boys,
been
yeah, the
too
boys not
long.
being here, I appreciate the effort. Like one of them's on a runway, one of them is holding a baby. So
Yeah, really
it's
appreciate
been
it from them.
it's been a hectic week for the four of us. Not so much
Yeah.
Akshay because he's like, I'm chilling.
Hey, no, but
But
next week is going to be hectic for
yeah, next week,
me.
yeah, it's our
Yeah.
festivities kick in India, which I'm going to miss. So one time of the year,
Yeah.
I actually feel like Diwali is always fun, and I miss my peeps.
Yeah. Too
Uh,
many Diwali outings, I guess,
yeah,
that we
yeah,
have
I
to
guess
attend.
it's.
And
No,
yeah,
I figured. Yeah.
yeah.
And it's also the sweets. Like my mother's been sending me pictures of Theobroma.
Oh yeah, they opened here this week,
Yeah,
last week.
yeah. And I was very,
Yeah.
and that's why she's picked up the Diwali vouchers this year, I think. So we'll see.
Oh, nice, nice.
Mm. But okay, let's move on to
Let's,
FPL. What are
yep,
we
yep,
doing?
yep, yep, yep. Yeah, what are we planning to do with our team?
I do not know what we can possibly do with this stupid team. Let me see. I don't think we need a wild card just yet. Are you wild carding though? And how was your
I
game week, by
probably
the way?
will. It was
How was your?
okay, but it was okay because of Salah.
You
He
had him
really,
captain.
I had him as captain.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, you have one, but at what cost?
Sorry?
You have one, but at what cost?
At what cost? Yeah,
As
true.
in, like you had Salah
That is
captain, like you
true.
saw the goals going in, and then you're like you see your FPL points rack up, and you just feel disgusted with yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately. I guess that's every FPL player, FPL United player
Hmm.
who captain Salah. Am I right? But I
Uh,
finished with 77 points. I made a defensive error here from my side.
mhm.
I started Foster instead of Sanchez,
Okay.
which I shouldn't have. Even though Sanchez led in 4 goals, he came up with 4 points. And Foster got only 1 point, even though he's conceded only two goals.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it's just
that
the
was
saves,
sort
right? I
of,
guess. Yeah, it's like ultimately comes down to
yeah,
saves.
yeah. Sanchez had a good number of saves, eight saves in that
Oh
game.
wow, that's quite
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
Um,
And
Now
then
with
Aspi didn't start, right?
hmm
Unfortunately, I think
he
he's
didn't.
out with an injury, if I'm not wrong.
Hmm.
So yeah,
And
I
yeah,
might be wildcarding for myself
why?
because we have not been getting enough returns from all my players.
I had 80 points and I got a red arrow. That's the kind of week I've had.
Yeah, same here, 77 and all red arrows.
Yeah, just like I think it's the Salah cap that ruined it for everyone because I was one of the smart Alex who bought in Jamie Vardy and captained him, and then
And you
Champ
still
does it
finished with
even.
80 points.
Yeah, and I still finished with 80 points.
How?
So because
That's crazy.
I had Salah, I had Foden, who
Mm,
I think is a great option by the way, because he seems to be undroppable at this point. So it depends on if you have
yeah,
Phil Foden or if you have the funds to get in Phil Foden. I would because he's like a cheap version of De Bruyne, and but he's like no, I wouldn't say De Bruyne. It's like David Silva regen, right? Is how I'd put it because he's taking
yeah,
up David Silva
basically.
positions. So
Mm-hmm.
I keep go for Foden if possible. But otherwise, it's just I don't know, man. I need to like figure out some my forward options. I only have two forwards who are both good. I would, but Vardy is inconsistent when it comes to his injury record. So I'm not quite sure what to do with him. If it's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
short-term punt or a long-term punt, anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I think transfers fixtures to target this week. I would target anything to do with Vlahovic. So if you have, I think Rafinha is back for the weekend, so good captaincy option there. I'm not quite sure what the situation with Bamf is if he's back at all. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that.
I
Um,
don't think so.
Ronaldo, I think an argument could be made to captain Ronaldo this weekend if I am not. If you guys have him, because I
Why
don't
would
have him. I don't.
you
I
suggest that?
because Spurs backline is very gettable, and I just feel with
Hmm.
You get Ronaldo or Rashford. Rashford also has looked really good in the last few games. He's looked sharp. When we're not getting when Maguire and Shaw are not running into each other, he seems to be like a real outlet for the attack. And so I would look at Rashford as a very viable option.
Yeah.
Bruno, I would kind of stay away for a while because he's frustrated. He's not in form. I don't quite know what the situation is going to be. If you bring him in now, and if the manager switches, and I think, and if
And what
I
happens with him? Yeah.
yeah, if United go for who I think they're going to go for, I don't quite know what Bruno's output is going to be. So I would
Mm,
just stay away from Bruno for a while. But
yeah.
right now, Liverpool double ups also sound extremely intriguing. I would, if you have the funds to swap from, let's say, a Lukaku or Ronaldo to a Mane or even a Firmino at this point, it seems very viable, like a viable option.
But Firmino
Um,
doesn't start every
He
game, right?
doesn't, but
They
at the
keep
same time, yeah. So I would, and neither does Mane if you think about it. So Jota is also probably another is a
yeah,
strong
Jota
option.
probably is gonna keep starting from now on.
Yeah. So we'll have to keep. Oh man, I'm just rattling off Liverpool players. I'm getting PTSD from the weekend, so there's that. Uh, and but yeah, you can double up on a Liverpool double up is not bad. A triple up because I have Trent as well. So, but if you want to double up in midfield, that's
Trent's a
definitely
very
a
good option
very
right now.
yeah. I'm so grateful I didn't sell him because I was about to sell him for Chili B. Who? Oh yeah, how can we not talk about Chili B?
Oh
Three
yeah,
returns in three games.
we should get him if
Um,
yeah.
it's a little unsustainable if you
But
ask
do you
me.
think?
If you think he's going to,
But do you think? Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Do you think he's gonna blank this week because he's had three great game weeks?
I would not. Yeah, I think every run comes to an end,
Yeah,
when I said this about Lingard last year, and he kept going, but Lingard's an attacking player. Ben Chilwell, not so
true,
much of.
true.
What do you call of a?
And I spoke
Yeah,
about the
I don't know.
same
He's a
thing
left wing back.
in
Yeah.
terms of yeah. And I said the same thing for Vardy, and he actually blanked. So that's why I didn't bring him in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think he's had like 4 game weeks, which he's had a really good run in, and then he just blanked. So the run comes to an end for everybody except one man, and I'm sure you know who that one man is.
Who is the one man, Akshay? Tell our dear viewers.
Mm, I don't want to talk about it. It's my captain of last week, the previous week, week before that, Salah.
Massive Mo. Okay. So I guess captaincy choices stick with Salah. If you want to be listen, if you want to jump up FPL ranks, just put the rotate around Salah, just make him your captain, and then try and accumulate points from elsewhere in the team. I think it's a pretty simple template to follow this season, and that's the best
Yeah.
advice I can give. For those of you who are looking to wildcard, I wouldn't do it right now. There's an international break coming in 2 weeks. I'd say wait, hold for till then, and then wildcard. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that
Or
probably does. You're
or
right.
if you want to just hold it because we have December fixtures coming up, and usually that
Mm.
around that time we
A
can
lot
hope
of
to get
a lot of
yeah
double game weeks also might come up.
might pop up. So you don't know what fixture is when. So if you want to wildcard, keep it then just before it resets for the resets in January. So I'd say if you've made it this far without your wildcard, I'd hold on for a few more weeks and you should be good. Even triple
Yeah,
captains and your bench boost, just wait. I'm sure you'll find opportunities to execute in the near future. And that's about it for me. If you have anything else to add, you can, and then we'll look to wrap this up.
yeah. I think you've covered all the bases. I think for those of you that have Aspiqueta on your team, I think it's a good time to rethink his
Position.
position because he's out with an injury, may not won't start for the next few games. So if you do want a replacement, I might as well go with somebody from the Chelsea backline. Or
Hmm.
if you have the funds, maybe go for a Trent if you can.
Okay.
And
That's Akshay. I
yeah,
think
so
that's it
let's
from us. Um, And yeah, I think we have. If you have any other questions, just leave us your questions in the comments. We'll address them as and when we can. If you're new here and if you're noticing, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, share it with your friends, because it's getting cold and I have no friends for Diwali. I'm just kidding, but my roommates will murder me. But I have no friends for Diwali, and I would love if someone could send me like a could like make me happy and like our videos and subscribe to us. I'm going to stop rambling. This sounds very weird. I shall see you guys on the next episode. Take care.
So cheers.
Cheers. Awkward. We still haven't ended the stream. What a guy,
Yeah,
Akshay.
you still haven't. Oh, I thought you were doing
Oh,
it.
oh no, never
Okay.
mind. Okay, see you guys. This is Ox. Bye.
See ya. Bye.